Guys, so I'm sitting here, it is New Year's Eve, it's like 4:45 at night, and we have had like the longest, toughest day. It started off, I woke up way too early. I was up at 2 a.m. wide awake. Hi. And so my mom had the day off, so we decided we were going to go to the store. I needed to get a few things to get us through to like do my big shopping on Saturday. And we need some things, you know, for dinner tomorrow night and tonight. So we packed up the kids and we went. I'm like, this isn't going to take long. I needed like a handful of things. So we go to the store and Jeffrey freaks out in the store. He is covering his ears. He's screaming. He is just having a hard time. Now, mind you, all week long, it started Sunday, so now it's Thursday. It started, he was a hot mess Sunday. He was complaining that his ears hurt. He had a little bit of a fever. It wasn't horrible, so I was like, well, let's take it through the night and see how he does in the morning, and then I'll call the doctor. Well, Monday he was better. I mean, he had still a little fever, but he was better, so I'm like, okay, and it's been off and on all week, and I'm like, probably just fighting something, no biggie. And he would complain about his ears once in a while, but he wasn't, like, crying about it like he did Sunday. Well, today was just, I was done. So after, on our way home from the store, I called the doctor. And they took me right away. They were like, you know, you can come whenever. So I said, you know, give me like half hour. I'll be right there. So we go down there. The doctor looks in his ears and goes, well, they're not infected. And I'm like, it's like, he looks great. I'm like, then what the, I'm frustrated. In my head, I'm going, then what the hell is wrong with my child? So then the doctor informs me that, all right, so he says they're not infected, so I'm freaking out because I'm like, what the hell's wrong? Then he informs me that the ears are irritated though, like something got in there, irritated them, so he can see why he's complaining. So he gave us some drops to put in, and also then informed me that I was not dosing Jeffrey correctly on Tylenol and Motrin. He actually should be getting more. So needless to say, no wonder he's been a mess because Tylenol hasn't been helping anyways. So I was kind of pissed. I'm like, well, nice to know that the dose changed. Like, how was I supposed to know? I was doing it by what I've always been told by the size, and I was still doing it right, but apparently it changed. So painful. Yes, honey. Look, it's right here. So, yeah. So we get home, we get him home, we put the drops in his ears. He actually was really, really good about it and let me do it because I was like, how the hell? Jeffrey? Okay, I'll get you more snack. First, we're still super hungry. I'm gonna make dinner in a few, but then Jeffrey went around the corner and just pile drive Robert by accident. Oh, the drama today. So anyways, so we get home and he let me put the drops in. I gave him the Motrin. Robert had actually just fallen asleep right before I got home because my mom wasn't working today. She stayed with Robert, which is great. I didn't have to schlep both boys to the doctors. So they nap, they get up. Robert was really upset that I had left with Jeffrey because I obviously didn't take Robert with me. So Robert gets up, or they both get up from their nap. And then it was like, all right, what are we going to do? Like, if we have the whole afternoon. So I decided to go to one of the grocery stores that I had to go to do one of my bigger stores. And I took Robert with me, and he was really good, and we got a lot done. Though I wasn't planning on doing it, I was like, you know what? Let's get done out of the way. I had the energy, shockingly. So we did that, came back, and literally like 5 minutes before I got home, my mom said that Jeffrey was starting to play with his ears again, and they said to do the drops 3 times a day, which I'm like, how the hell am I going to get 3 times a day in? Because it was 11 o'clock by the time we got home with the meds. So I really wanted to try to get 3 doses in today. And I didn't have to really spread them out, but I obviously wanted to space them. So it was great because I got one in at 3, a little after 3. And then I'm thinking right before bed I can do it again. And he's due for Motrin soon too. But he seems to be a little better. After he actually the second time I gave him drops, he actually laid right down on my lap and let me do it without like hesitation. So obviously they are helping, and he knows that they help. So I'm hoping that helps. But I was just, yeah. And then Robert, after that whole fiasco, we then a little while ago, he started complaining that his molars are hurting because I think his 2-year molars are coming in early. So now he's complaining. So we are just a hot mess. Like, this is like quite the way to get out of the new year, or get out of the end of the year. See, I can't even talk. I'm so tired. Like, can't wait for my husband to get home, which should be soon, I hope. But yeah, so it's been quite an eventful day, and I just needed to vent because, let's face it, like, we all have these horrible days. Oh, I know. Did you hit your elbow? Oh no. So yeah, so I definitely will not be making it to midnight tonight. Huh? No? You feeling a little better? Your ears still hurt? Are they better? But definitely mother's intuition. I knew something was wrong. And I then felt horrible on the way home from the doctor's because I'm like, I let him go all week with his ears hurting, and I just thought maybe it was just nothing. Because you always second guess yourself all the time. Huh? Yeah. I should have just trusted my gut and called on Monday. Watch, if I had called Monday, they said it was nothing. It wouldn't have been irritated yet. Like, it's so frustrating. But, we're feeling better. So, yeah. So that's how we're spending our New Year's Eve. We've got 2 kids that are not feeling good, huh? Yeah. So I hope you guys have a better New Year's Eve than we're having. I'm hoping that everyone will just go to bed really easy tonight, huh? Right? She's making faces. All right. Have a good New Year's, everyone.